I wanted to share with you guys, I'm in my bathroom, my hair. This is a weave, okay? And I cannot wait to get this done. I wanted to share with you the outgrow of my hair. You can see, this is my hair right here. And the weave, first started right here, has been all the way pushed back because it's outgrown. Hey guys, I'm up, looking a little rough. That's okay. I am on my way to pick up my mama. It's 10:30 in the morning. Let's get my hair done. Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. As you guys can see on the title of this video, I will be going over my first impression, my first experience, story time type of video of my hair. So this is actually the second time I've gotten this done. I wanted to do like a full circle complete story of the installment and the takeout / installment as well. So I first got my weave in July. The reason why I got it is because I was going on vacation, and I don't know about you guys, but my natural hair, I might post a picture up in here of like my actual natural hair. You guys can see what it looks like. It's not bad. It's fine. It's just, I know my hair. During the summer, a little bit of raindrop, a little bit of sweat, a little bit of moisture, my hair goes from this to out here. So it all started, honestly, the beginning of this year, because I knew I was going on vacation in July, that let me think about getting a weave. So I live here in Maryland, and I knew I wanted to go somewhere like Baltimore or Washington, D.C., because I figured they would be good hair stylists there. No offense to my hometown and my town I live in right now, but I knew if I went down the road that I would get good quality content or good quality application. I pondered about getting a weave for such a long time. I didn't know pricing. I didn't even know how to ask for it. I know that sounds weird or dumb, but I didn't know how to ask for it. I was just like, I just want to weave. I know I wanted it 18 to 20 inches long, which is what my hair is now. I actually have 3 websites that I saved still on my phone, but I only used the one. I will link them all 3 down below, and I'll link the one that I used up top. End up finding the website Hair Weaves and Extensions MD, and when you click on it, you see a picture of her face and her name. I think I'm going to pronounce her name wrong, so forgive me if you watch this, but I believe her name is Alethea Robinson. I will link everything down below. So she was the only one out of the 3 that I narrowed it down to that actually had a picture of herself. And I don't know, I felt invited. She was very inviting. So I was like, okay, let me just email her and let's just start this up and get ideas. So mind you, I have been thinking about it since January. We're fast forwarding now till April is when I actually emailed her, knowing that I wanted to get it done right before my vacation, which is in July. I didn't know booking. I didn't know how long in advance or how far in advance I had to book. I didn't know what to do. So we emailed back and forth and we came to a date. And what I like about her is that she gave me a price up front. So it wasn't like, okay, I might get an added price on because I got an updo or I got like a style when I was there. It was, this is what it's going to be when you come and when you leave. This is what you're going to pay. It was a $50 deposit to hold the appointment, and then you just pay the rest when you get there. So now we're going to get into pricing. So the pricing that I read, I was thinking, oh my God, it's going to be like $500 something. I wasn't reading it right. I knew too that I wanted to use hair that she had because I didn't know what hair to purchase. Again, this is my first time ever in my 32 years of life having a weave. So I was very inexperienced. I still am. For installation, it's $200 flat rate. Flat rate $200. And then it was $160 for me to get her hair. With her, you can bring her hair. I knew that she said if you wanted it colored, I had to drop it off a week before my appointment, and I knew I didn't want that. I was just like, I'll just stick with black with my hair color. It's fine. Wash and shampooed there. It would have been extra, or I could have just did it at home. The first time I went, I ended up washing my own hair and blow drying my own hair at home. So when I got there, all she had to do was start the process. She didn't have to wash my hair. $200 for the installment, $160 for the hair, $360. That's how much I paid for this weave. So when I got there, all I owed her was $310, and I will do a video clip. I didn't really film either times of her doing my hair because I will explain what the process, like how she does it. I could not have my phone out. I couldn't. It's just my head had to be this way, had to stay still. Like it was just too much going on, so I could not film anything, but I did do a Snapchat video, so I will share that with you guys. I just did light curls at the end of my first installment. So that's not bad. $360 for 18 to 20 inches, 2 bundles of hair. I mean, literally, I didn't think it was that bad. Now, this time around was different. This time, I already had my weave in. I had my weave from July to November. I was looking ratchet, guys. I was looking very ratchet. I had to use extensions at some point towards the end of my weave life. Because it was just so far grown out that you could see, you know, my hairs. It was bad. So with this one, it cost $200 for the installment, which I knew, $50 deposit. And then she was going to charge me $160 again because I told her during the emails I wanted new hair. The hair that I had, I felt like was so frayed, and I wanted all new hair, so I was willing to pay $160 more. And then she charged me $35 for the takeout. So she had to take it out, wash my hair, wash both the weave and my hair, and then put it all back in. But it would have cost $395. Now here's my story time. We emailed each other about 3 weeks ago, about my appointment. She emailed me. She was on vacation, so I kind of let it slide because, you know, she was on vacation. Last time I got mine done, like I said, I booked it in April, but it wasn't until July, so there's that big gap. So of course, a week before my appointment, I emailed and said, we're still good for this date, right? And she said yes. So I was like, okay, perfect. This time around, there was only like 2 weeks in between the time I booked it and the time my appointment was. So I figured maybe I shouldn't email. Like, she'll remember. Like, it's only been 2 weeks. It hasn't been 2 or 3 months like the last appointment. I should have stuck with my gut and emailed her and said, we're still on for this day. But I didn't. So we get there, and I see there's a car in their driveway, and I'm like, maybe the appointment's over at 12:30 because that's what time my appointment is. So 12:20 comes around. I'm like, okay, let's just go in and say hi. We're here. We're a little early, but that's okay. We get there, and she's like, her face, guys, her face. She was like, you have an appointment? Like, what's going on? Like, she was completely, and I'm not knocking her. She is a professional. She is great. And she did her thing, and she got everything worked out to where I was able to get my hair done today. She actually only charged me $250 instead of the $395, which I thought was pretty nice. I talked about pricing. Let's talk about pain level. A lot of people ask, does it hurt? This time around, yes. I don't know if you guys can see, but I'm snatched right here. Like, this shit is snatched up. It is so tight right here in my temple area. Like, oh, it's so tight. But I like it that way because I know I'm like snatched up. That part right there, this part hurts. Now the process of cornrows, it didn't hurt. Like her cornrowing my hair, that is what it is. Underneath all this hair, it's all cornrows. That didn't hurt whatsoever. Her actually sewing in the weave did not hurt. I feel like the only pain, like I said, it's a little tight. From it being snatched, which I'm okay with. And the takeout, because she had to cut the weave out and then we had to pull apart my cornrows, which, you know, my hair's been matted down under the weave for months. That kind of hurt, but on the pain level, it was probably a pain of 3 out of 10. It's not too bad. I know I'm going to feel it tomorrow. I do have a headache right now because it's tight. But other than that, the pain level and the tolerance, it's not bad at all. The only thing that is my issue is like holding my head. To hold your head, and you have to let her move your head to where she wants to move it. You need to hold it. And then a lot of times I would focus on one, like a spot on the wall or a spot on the floor. But then I would lose my focus and I noticed I would tilt my head down or back or whatever. And she's just like, girl, get it together. But she didn't say that. But that's probably what she was thinking. Let's talk about time. So the first time around, it was just installment. That's it. So I went in with my hair washed and blow dry. And all she did was cornrow and then install the weave. That took an hour and a half. Girl, my hair is so thick. So I was like, we're probably going to be here for a while. It took an hour and a half. I don't even think it took an hour and a half. I think it took like an hour total for the installment. But because she flat ironed my hair and she styled the weave, it took an extra half an hour. The second time around, it took 3 hours because that time she had to take the weave out. We had to undo my cornrows. She had to wash my weave hair, wash my hair, brush my hair back out, cornrow it back, dry my hair, dry the weave, and then re-put it back in. So that took like 3 hours because, again, I have thick hair. I forgot to mention in the beginning of this video of what weave I got or what type. I got a partial sew-in, I think it's called, where this right here, this portion right here is actually my hair. Underneath my hair is cornrowed, right? So if I had my whole entire hair as a weave, I wouldn't be able to change up my part. So if she parted my hair down the middle and she did the rest as a weave, my hair would have to stay parted down the middle. I didn't want that. Last time what she did is she left top front area right here out and then she just did the weave throughout the rest. So that way if I want, I'm able to create another part. Not to mention that in the beginning, that is what she did. Because she did sit me down and say like, hey, how do you part your hair? And I'm like, I change it up. Like some days I do the middle, some days I do either side. So she's like, let me suggest you keep some of your hair out and then we'll just put the weave in the rest. So that's what I did. So this top section right here is actually my hair, which is crazy because it matches so well with the weave. I don't know what flat iron she uses, but girl got my hair slickety slick straight. Like, I don't know what flat iron I meant to ask her, but I forgot. So my overall experience, would I ever get it done again? I mean, I got it done now, so yes, absolutely. Excuse me. Absolutely, I get it done again. I'll go to another place. Probably not, just because I'm used to her and I'm used to her style and her process and her professionalism. But I recommend this. Absolutely. Even, like, I'm not trying to toot my own horn, but my natural hair is not bad at all. This is not why I get a weave. I get a weave because it's convenient for me. It is so convenient to roll out of bed and just brush my hair. It's so convenient if I get caught in a rainstorm that all I have to focus on is this section right here and not my entire thickness of hair. It is convenient for me to go swimming or for me to go to the gym and sweat and work out and not have to worry about, I gotta wash my hair and then I gotta flat iron this whole entire mess. So for me, it's just convenient. It's convenient and I don't know. I'm just living my best life with a weave. Like, let's be real. I'm living my best life with this weave. So that's pretty much it. If you guys have any more questions about my experience with a weave or any questions about the place I went to, again, I will link all her information down below. You guys can give this video a thumbs up, a like, and a subscribe. I would appreciate that. And thank you guys so much for watching and have a great day. Bye.